Hey there. So today I'm coming and speaking for Panama City Beach for today's talk. So I'll kind of show you. And this is what I was talking about when I said step away, right? So it may not be here for you, but it needs to be something, and it needs to be for you and something that'll bring you peace. But that is not the point of today's talk. Today's talk is going to be a three-part series on fear, forgiveness, and faith. So today is about fear. And so we went boating yesterday. It was really fun. We took a pontoon out and really got to explore a little bit of the Gulf. And my daughter was afraid to get in the water because she was afraid of these little sea creatures or sea plants, sea life, right, of sea urchins. And so she really missed a good opportunity to snorkel because of that fear. And it really got me to thinking, how often do we find ourselves in that position where we're choosing between following our fear or stepping out and making a bold decision that'll take us to the next steps in our goal. A lot of people say that time is the great equalizer, and I actually argue that point. Not really argue it. I think I would maybe align with it, but I also say that fear is as well. Maybe it's the fear of failure. Maybe it's failing on your dreams. Maybe you're afraid to step away because you think everything's going to fall apart. Maybe it's that you don't want to start another business again because maybe you didn't do it. The last one didn't work out right, so you're kind of stuck in that paralysis analysis. With that, maybe it's just fear of doing something different and stepping outside of your comfort zone. So for all of us, it's something, right? For my daughter, it was getting in the water because of a sea urchin, even though she had swim shoes. So it's 5 quick things that I encourage us all to do when we feel that. One, know that fear is normal. All of us that are human experience fear, right? That is totally normal. So the first thing I think to remember is that you're not alone. You're not the only person that's felt it. You will not be the last or the first. 2, once you recognize that you are afraid, then you need to know that you have a choice, right? And I always encourage, and I do it often, is kind of reflect back to maybe what I conquered in the past. So as an example, in 2010, I left a job and it was very scary. I didn't know what the future would look like, but I made a bold decision based on what I felt my future would align with. And I stepped out, and it actually ended up being one of the best decisions in my life. So that kind of aligns with 4. Make a decision that aligns with your future, assuming that you will win, right? If you were to make this step, how does it align with your future goals? And I think that that really builds confidence in the decision that you'll be making. 4, you need to check your circle. Your circle is so important. Fear can attract fear. So who's in your inner circle talking to you? Are they talking about other things that could come out of this and be a positive? Or are they totally focusing on the things that could be a negative? So that's when your circle really matters, and you want to have people around you that are going to support you. Yes, you need them to be real with you, but you also need to know that there's undying support of you achieving whatever it is that you're setting out to achieve. Lastly, trust yourself. That is the big number 5, and it's super important. Once you decide, once you make a decision, you need to trust yourself and know that the decision that you made was the best for your life, and never sway in that trust. Again, you'll amaze yourself at the victory that you'll see when you say no to fear and yes to you. So know that you're going to feel the fear. It's what you do with it at that time that really, really matters. See you guys next week for forgiveness.